Well, tonight, the parents of one of the students gunned down at Parkland in Florida's Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School now taking unprecedented legal action in honor of Joaquin. Joaquin Oliver's family says the country's gun policies and the Supreme Court's Second Amendment decisions robbed their child of his right to, quote, fall in love, chase his dreams, or attend a Rolling Stones concert with his father. Joining me now is Manny Oliver, Joaquin's father, along with his attorney, Jonathan Lowy. Thank you both for being here. Manny, your son, obviously invaluable and so important to you and all who loved him, and really to the world now, knowing the advocacy that you have been involved in. Tell me why this lawsuit is the next course of action for you.
Well, my son is also representing every single kid, every single person that is losing this battle. It is very important. We have tried many different ways of addressing the issue. This is a new way. Like, we are trying something that no one has tried before, and this is what Joaquin will be doing. If you knock a door and you don't get an answer, why are you going to keep on knocking that same door? So I'm glad that we were able to find this as an option, and I'm open to keep on fighting on this path until we find results.
This is a novel approach, the human rights element of it and gun policies in this country. Why is this the new pressure point?
Well, we've seen the problems with U.S. gun politics. They're so constraining. They're not getting us anywhere. So what we've done is we've gone outside of the U.S. to the international community, an international human rights tribunal that hopefully will tell the United States, you're violating human rights law, you've got to protect the right to live, you've got to get your gun policy in place like the rest of the world does.
You know, we are in a world where people look at the United States and the gun violence, the mass shooting numbers, the scope of this is so unbelievable. And yet the frequency it happens does display a level of indifference that I don't know how we can get our minds around. Every time you see a mass shooting, it must be extraordinarily difficult to know that a lot of this could be prevented.
And it also reminds us that it's a failure from the system. Like, this is not a mistake. My son was shot 280,000 victims ago. So this is happening really often. We had a mass shooting a couple of weeks ago, and we don't see anyone offended about this. So sometimes you have to take things by your own hands. I am a father. I'm still Joaquin's dad. Patricia is still Joaquin's mom, and we're willing to represent the legacy of our son forever until our last day here.
It's a kind of a class action, and that there could be so many other people, obviously not only aggrieved, but also people who could ultimately be in a position to have a shooting happen where they live, in their own backyards, at their schools and beyond. What is it you're asking as the result of this lawsuit?
Well, we would like the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights to declare that the U.S. is violating its human rights obligations and that it is required to join the world community and have the sort of gun laws in place that every other country does, and to keep dangerous people like the Parkland shooter from getting guns, keep assault weapons off the streets, and do other sensible reforms, again, that every other country in the world already does.
Joaquin really is all of our sons, and I'm so sorry for your loss, and thank you for the fight that you continue to put up. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll keep on doing this. Thank you.
Thank you all, everyone, for watching. Our coverage continues.